Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Thank you very much. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Thank you very much. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Woo, woo. Welcome to the off season, people. Welcome to the off season. A little bit crazy today. Give me a second here. What is up with this? There it is. Give me a fins up. Give me the fins. That's the crap. I know I forgot something. Mm, mm. There you go. There you go. See. Hi guys. Welcome. Oh my god. You can't even make this you can't. You can't make this up. This is so Miami Dolphins, man. Why? Why do we gotta be in the news for crap like this? Why? Why? Bullygate 2.0? No? What you mean? No. All fake? All fake? I, I just, I'm not, we're such a dramatic team. I'm telling you, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. Just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Guys, hit that like button for me. Help me out. Hit that like button your way, and you guys already know. Hit it. Amp, imp, 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 imp. But seriously, like, man, oh, God, why do we gotta look like such lames? Like, seriously, I say that. Like, you just can't make this up. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. We can't get too high. Ooh. Sorry. Seriously, you can't make this up. What up, Aqua Vision in the building? Michelle, our awesome member. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Fins up. Yeah. What up, Damien? Welcome. Miss Fins, welcome. I mean, Michelle again. With the emojis. It says 18 degrees here, feels like -2. You're not catching me in that. What up, Lance? Good morning. But seriously, guys, seriously. Let's take a look at it. What's his name? Jonathan Martin. Jonathan Martin, right? Jonathan Martin. And one of my all-time favorite players, Richie Incognito. I just like I thought we were done with this. I honest to God thought we were done with this. I'm like, of course we're not out here ruining people's lives for nothing, right? Like, because you can't be crying, I'm being bullied, and then come back 20 years later and then like, well, actually, actually means I'm suing you, your mama, and daddy, and all the reporter that smeared my name. Man, if I'm Richie, you know, Ain't no way he'll say yes, but if I can get him on here, man, shoot, I would. Fingers crossed. But seriously, like, I, not that oh God, it's so funny. I was thinking about this last night, and I practically had the entire show in my dream that I was gonna do today. I had a whole different show, so I still gotta give you my end of the season review and stuff. But then this came up on my feed, and I'm never, I got life to deal with. But when I saw this, I'm like, no, 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 like really? Oh God, this what we're gonna be dealing with? This is ridiculous. So seriously, guys, like this is ridiculous. What up, Anthony? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 29 degrees in Georgia? Nope. Nope. Not gonna do it. I call vision and I'm complaining about 30 degrees, but at least it's sunny. Oh gosh. Man, what up, Adam? That's one of our awesome members, man. Welcome, buddy. But seriously, this is just too much for me. This is just too much for me. Listen, that man's career got so, and I'm talking about Richie Incognito's, both of them, let's be honest, both of their careers got, ruined. I mean, there's no other word for saying it. It got ruined because of all of the instigation and all of the crap they had to deal with. And I'm like, this wasn't needed. Why did we have to deal with this? And for me personally, I think it's ridiculous. Yep, I said it. It's ridiculous. Right now, you got what's his name's mother getting in the way. So apparently it was his mom that said it, not him, and now he wants to like clear the table. Why didn't you clear when you needed to? Like seriously, why did he do this eons ago? Like you really ruined a man's career because you couldn't correct your mother? Like, nah. It's just unacceptable to me. Like, I can't. It's absolutely unacceptable to me. You can't just go around and accuse somebody of something and then come back and say years later, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong." What? Nah. That maybe it's me. Maybe I'm being a little too old fashioned or whatever, but nah, that's wrong. In my book, you're wrong. You are wrong. And man, Richie Incognito got destroyed over this crap. It's like, why? There was zero need for him to get all this heat when clearly, apparently, allegedly, it wasn't even true. Now, a lot of people are like, Richie was still like mean. People, This was what do you call it? This is football. This isn't you're not playing wiffle ball. Like you're playing football. If you can't handle playing football, you don't belong here. Like I don't know any other way of putting it. What up, Lansing? Welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome. It's just to me, it's super unfortunate that his career got really went the way that it did, and it shouldn't have. It really shouldn't have. Not for Richie, man. He tried to went to the Raiders, try to like get his image back and whatever, but something like that sticks with you, like it people will continue to kind of see you in that light, let's say. And it just irks me as a fan. It irks me as a fan. I'm a fan of football. And it irks me as a fan, and I think that we lost out on some critical years we could have had him, all because of an alleged bully game. Like, and to me it's just it's horrible. And to find out, sorry, it's like more like 10 years, but it just felt like forever. Like it felt like forever. But I remember this. Like this was plastered everywhere by every news outlet, every like everything. And I love Richie Canito. He was such a beast. Such a beast. I love one of my favorite players, Richie Incognito. And he had to essentially suffer because someone else couldn't tell the truth or wanted to correct it right then and there when he had the opportunity. This is wrong in so many levels. Like Bullygate fake news. Apparently, it is fake news, people. And man, he was just relentless. Sad that Martin had his parents fight his battles. He's a grown man. Time to get out from under your mother's skirt. Listen to me, and this is why I was thinking about this prior to me starting today's show. Look, there's nothing wrong if you are clearly he complained to his parents. Clearly, Jonathan Martin complained to his parents, specifically his mom, I guess. Which there's nothing wrong with that, people. Nothing wrong with that. But just like we said this season, you have to understand something. You're playing football. It's not wiffle ball. You're playing against guys that want to rip off your head every second they can. Any second they want to, they're gonna rip off your head. They're just salivating to knock you out. So you have to be tough. And Jonathan Martin didn't play for 1 year ever and then made it to the pros. He's been playing his whole life. So this isn't the first time he's been bullied if it using his mother's word. But if he is being bullied, children, ladies and gentlemen, we're not advocating for bullies in this instance. Bullying is not good, and this is your morning public service announcement. So be kind to each other and spread love. That is what we think over here. My name is Phins Show. But I'm pro bullying. Yes, I said it. Especially in football. Because it is football. We're already a dolphin. The only sea creature in the entire league. We're cute and cuddly and adorable. So we gotta be mean. No. What do we get? Jonathan Martin complaining about I'm getting bullied. And then another one this year that, guys, it's okay, guys. I was struggling and blah blah blah. But I'm not trying to make light of it, guys. Everybody got their own experience. Some people, don't know how to express themselves, which is fine. But first of all, the Players Association has a counselor available for all players. Every major league, even the minor leagues, they all have counseling services. You kidding me? They're not trying to get sued. All of them. Colleges do. It don't matter. Pee Wee. I mean, Pee Wee is more like don't pee in your pants, but you know what I mean. Like they all have counseling services, but you also have money. Pay for one. We dealt with Jalen Phillips sharing his emotions, and we're like, it's fine, dude. Have your emotions, but you don't gotta put it out there for people to go ahead. Case in point, he understood this because he deleted the post right after. Am I right or am I wrong? He literally deleted the post right after a slew of really, bro. If you need help, go get help. Posting it on X is not getting help. No, I just want to show people that there's help out there. Yeah, you could have literally said, hey, people, if you're struggling with this, man, you could have done an infomercial for better health. If you guys are struggling with this and that, guess what? Don't worry. There's help out there. Talk to your, local whatever, church or, whatever. Or there's better health. Like, you could have gotten sponsorship. Like, it's ridiculous. Now listen, sticks and stone, right? We're football players out here catching straight. What a true placer. I'm just trying. I didn't know what to say, so I was like, I didn't know what to say. Like I couldn't think of anything. You can't talk to people that way. I'm trying to avoid that conversation. But man, we got players out here saying you can't talk to people that way. Other ones expressing their emotions. Like you guys are giving your opponents ammunition. So when you are playing against them, they're gonna take it out even more. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, said it. This game is 90% mental. Everybody wants to talk about Kobe Bryant and Black Mamba. Guess what? He tells you the same thing. And he literally admitted to everybody and told everybody, I copy and pasted Michael Jordan. Even Michael Jordan said, is there anybody out there that you want to play one on one? He said, Kobe. Or you wouldn't want to play one on one? He said, well, Kobe, because he stole all my moves. But it was true. Nobody knew that they had over a 20-year relationship. I didn't even know. My dad had to tell me. I was like, wait. It's up here. And if you're easily triggered, you're in the wrong sport. Because it doesn't matter. You shouldn't even be in sports. I mean, at this point, write a script and I don't know, write a book or something. Where you don't get feet like pushback. No, even then, some of these editors, man, they're ruthless. Look, overcoming stuff is part of life, but there is help out there. I just don't agree that you should be lying to somebody or lying about somebody, and just because it caught wildfire, no. I don't care how young you are. That's messed up. You ruined someone else's life. Like, come on, man. And he got labeled. Don't get me wrong. Are there some players out here that you know? I'm like, man, that's a dirty player. Man, that player. You could look at him sideways. You want to give him that tag? Fine. Look at Christian Wilkins. Everybody knows he does interesting things in the, on the pile or inside the pile or whatever. I can't even say what I want to say right now. And Donica Sue, the worst contract we've ever signed in my life. What is he known for? Dirty player, ruthless player. Okay, fine. Guys get that tag all the time. Who? Oh my God, Bills player. Guys, help me out. The Bills player that just came back and then got injured again. I think Milano, Matt Milano. Same thing, Matt Milano. I mean, personally, I think he's a dirty player, but some people say he's just whatever. Thank you, Trailblazer. It's uh, what do you call it? Everybody goes through life differently. That's why we're all individuals. But there is help out there, and of course, you're supposed to talk to your parents. Who else are you going to, talk to? But you also have to understand and talk to your parents too, and let them know, Ma, I can't have you saying this out loud. I don't care who reaches out to you. No comments. And if they would have, who reported it first, guys? Put it out there, because I'm seeing, some of these reporters' name being called out left and right. I'm not trying to say no names, but you know who they are. What up, Nene? I see you, girl. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What up, Delusional? Welcome. Can you read my last comment? Yeah, Anthony, give me a second. Miss Fins, do you think the reason why Martin never opened up about was actually happening because there is still stigma about men having mental issues? Um, are we seriously gonna pretend like guys have never had mental issues? Because everybody, every human, every animal, insect, or whatever, anything that's alive has mental issues. Everybody deals with it differently. But are we really gonna I mean, do I need to remind people of Lawrence Taylor, who was one of the most aggressive players on the field, but everybody felt like, man, that guy, I don't know, he's a little off. Like, I understand societally speaking, in the last few years, certain how do I best say this without mm, certain uh certain people have felt I don't even know how to say this right. So listen, I'm putting my foot in my mouth, but it's just what I think. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, I get it. Maybe now it's okay that guys or certain guys feel like they can open up and share more. Okay, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just today's society, right? I didn't grow that way. And I'm not saying that guys don't have feelings. They do. I'm not saying that guys don't share it. They do. But let's be out here. It's called survival of the fittest for a reason, and that does include the mental aspect of it. I will never be a man or pretend to know what guys go through mentally speaking. That's impossible for me. I got boobs. So I will never know that. I can only talk about the experience I've had with my siblings, my grandfather, my dad. Like that's it. The males in my life. But life doesn't allow them to. Life doesn't allow guys to express themselves like well in the last few years. It's been a little bit different. But me growing up, that's not the case. That doesn't mean there isn't help out there that they can get. And again, the PA has counseling. The NFL in general has counseling. The agents have counseling. Talk to your agent. Yo, I need help with something. Okay, what do you need? Get me somebody I could talk to about this because I need help. I'm struggling with this. I got you. I mean, you paying them how much money? Shoot. Better get you some help. I think mental health conversation is layered depending on everybody it's different, man. I agree. It's completely different. Everybody goes through and deals with it their own way. But that's also part of life and development. The longest relationship you're ever going to have is with your own self. But somebody needed to tell Martin he needed himself to fix it instead of letting this. And Richie, to me, he's not perfect, not at all, but he did not deserve that, especially when it was big. And then just to nonchalantly, I never felt that, so I'm sorry. And then I read somewhere he said Jonathan Martin is trying to clarify the one thing that anybody remembers him by, Bullygate. Like, really? Really? All you get in competitive sports is bullying by your opponent. And that's what you're supposed to do to them too. Now, are guys pranksters? Absolutely. Do they take it, a little too far? Of course. I mean, even for us, when I play competitively, the girls are pranksters and stuff, and they'll, whatever, but nothing like the guys. I'm not even gonna pretend nothing like what the guys did for sure. But that's them. That's how they, get together and build their bonds or whatever. Women are just catty, stabbing you behind the back. But that's another story for another time. Me personally, honestly, I didn't really care for bullying like that. But God, we go from this to like Jonathan Martin to Phillips to you can't talk to people like this. And now we gotta deal with oh well, that was my mother who said it and the media ran with it and it went viral and this. Please. Like bullying doesn't happen everywhere. It does. Now, there's levels to this, obviously. And I'm not saying it's all right. But it does build character. I put it to you this way: if you never get challenged in anything that you do, you will never know when you're right or wrong, when you're doing good or bad, or whether you like something or not. Going against the grain is one of the best ways, or overcoming objections, overcoming situations is part of life and development. What up, CB? Welcome. It's just wrong. It's just wrong, in my opinion. And I don't think that we should be, I don't think we should be okay with it. I mean, if I'm incognito, I am getting ready. He doesn't even have to look for a lawyer. I'm sure somebody has already reached out to him. By somebody, I mean like multiple somebodies. So yeah, like it's just ridiculous. And I can't believe this is a fake news situation. Like literally. And some of these reporters, they took it too far. Too far. Now, did it need it to be out there? Maybe it did. You know what I mean? Change culture and whatever. That's cool. Whatever. But not when it's based on a lie. That's the part that I just can't. I just can't. If it happened, it happened, bro. If you needed to get it out, fine, get it out. We 10 plus years later, we're moving forward. But to say something and just complete, like, you can't accuse somebody of something for so long and then come back years later after all the damage has been done and say, oops, my bad. It really wasn't true. You should go to jail. But that's just me. Maybe I'm being a little too much. And you know what? Maybe I'm old school, but you need to buck up. If somebody's pushing you, you push them back. Push them back. Like, every time I've seen a conflict of guys, women, we talk. And by talk, I mean we're just screaming, whatever, right? Pulling hair, yada, yada, yada. For guys, punch it out and keep it moving. That's the only example that I've seen. Look at all these movies. You see it all the time. They just, you guys just get into fights. And after you done with the fight, you're like, where you want to eat, and then you just keep it moving. Slap boxing. Yeah, some women, but this is fight it out. It's nature. Do it. That's it. And after both of you have beaten each other up, take a breather, clean yourself up. Most of the time, you don't even clean yourself up. Just go eat a waffle or something. Go to the Denny's or IHOP and get breakfast or whatever. Just talk it out. And that's it. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. I cannot accept for this to be okay for somebody. People need to be, including journalists, need to now. If you if you perpetuate something that you had no idea was to be false, fine, you can claim that. Sure. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is your job to make sure you get accurate information, get all sides of the story, and report that. I can't believe this is new. Slow off season, Miss Vince. I got stuff for you guys, but I just saw this and I was like, oh, I can't. So I changed it up for today. Whatever, it's a long off season, okay? Plenty of stuff that's already happened. We're gonna talk cap. We're gonna talk a bunch of stuff, but I just feel like I need to get it out. I just think it's ridiculous. Fake news, man. Fake news. Bullygate fake news. I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. It's ridiculous. Anywho, but what happened here? Hmm. Yeah, this was Misfits. I'm not pretending when he was playing there was still this. Let me read this correctly. Misfits. I'm not pretending when he was playing there was still a stigma that if men open up about mental illness, they were considered weak. So maybe that's why he never talked about it. But it was out there. He would have looked strong if he would have actually said, no, my mother misspoke and just cleared the air. The same thing he's saying now, oh, let me just clear the air. I never felt that I was bullied. That's it. That's it. One clear message. It would have been done in a week. But no, he let it foster for so long. And that's what's wrong. And guess what? Guys aren't allowed in normal society, guys aren't allowed to really express themselves. Should they have their avenues to express themselves? Yes. But you have to understand the guys are there to be the strong ones, to support, provide, protect. You can't be weak. We're allowed to be weak. Us women, we get the benefit of the doubt. We can be weak, we can cry, we can do whatever we want. Society allows us to do that. Not to you guys. You guys don't get this. Should you be allowed to do it? Oh, in the last few years, you've been allowed to. But guess what? You're still always going to have that stigma because you cannot you cannot survive in a society that has weak men, period. You can't. Nature does not allow it to happen. It's not because I don't want it to, it's just how it is. There was a saying I saw: strong men make good times, good times make weak. I forgot. Ah, God, I can't think of what it is. It's like strong men work hard time. Oh, hard times make strong men. Strong men make good times. Good times make weak men. Weak men. Something like that. I can't remember what the saying is. Look, at the end of the day, oh, I'm not gonna read it, but you see it. If this is true, that's wrong. That's wrong. What up, Michael? Okay, welcome. Anyways, and that's Skedaddle, guys. I just want to go in here and put my 2 cents in. Look, you guys are supposed to be the strong ones. You're literally playing football. You you don't want to be tough or whatever. I can't even say play checkers because man, checkers can get real intense too. But play checkers. If you can't hit then don't play. I don't know how you made it to the professionals if you don't have mental strengthness. You can't talk to people like that. Okay. Well, part of being an adult is also dealing with stuff yourself. And if you need help, there's help out there. Oh my God, delusional. I love Perry the Platypus. You know, I love Perry the Platypus. Oh man. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I was literally about to talk about my end of the year review, but I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. There's a bunch of stuff to update about the Dolphins, but I'll do that tomorrow when I talk about the end of the season. I just couldn't believe, like when I read, I was like, this can't be real. Why are we still talking about this? And I just the nonchalantness. I never felt like I was being. If something happened and you don't say nothing for 100 years, and then you want to say something, that needs to be evaluated. But if something didn't happen and you don't correct it for 100 years, that also needs to be evaluated. To a Tuesday next Tuesday? Yeah, we can do to a Tuesday next Tuesday. It's just, come on. You guys are strong, strong warriors. You guys wouldn't be here if you guys were not strong. And yes, there's a reason why you guys may not be able to share or express it out. Now, don't get me wrong. Amongst yourselves, I know you guys all talk, you know, here and there. Get your ways to get your stuff out. But you have to be the protector, the provider, the leader. Whether that's just with you and your family or among, friends, whatever, you have to have that strength. That's what nature has said about you guys. Men. For us ladies, we super get the benefit of the doubt, and I will never trade that puppy for nothing. So I'm just saying. Thank you, Shake Money. I appreciate you. But yeah, guys, to a Tuesday next week, we'll talk about him. Can't talk to people that way. Oh, God. That you shouldn't be playing football. This isn't the sports for you. Wiffle has a co-ed intramural sport. Uh, join one of them. One of those co-ed leagues. That's what you need to join. There you go. I mean, that's what else am I supposed to say? Hmm. And now we're just gonna pretend like this didn't just come out. Okay. Oh man, it's ridiculous. I'm telling you. Some of these reporters. Mm, mm, mm. There's a difference between not knowing, not wanting to know, and just straight up knowing and lying about it. And that's wrong. Just saying. That's just me. You don't gotta like it. It is what it is. Can we talk about Tua's favorite brand of chips? Salt and vinegar. God, I can't. What up, Marino Scope? Anyways, y'all made it here. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Seriously, hit that like button, guys. It really does help out the channel so much. You don't even know. Um, my goodness, yeah, I gotta skedaddle, but I appreciate all you guys. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. I just cannot believe that this whole time that was fake. Literally one of my favorite players of all time, Richie Incognito. And this man had to do with so much. Like, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he can't, he still wasn't tough or whatever, maybe he was a little extra. Okay, fine. They all get it. But no, that's ridiculous. Anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay? Take care. Bye bye. Fake news. I can't believe this. Bye bye.